Hello everyone, and welcome back to Manhwa Expert. Are you ready for some world-bending protagonists? Well, from ancient gods to transcendent humans, these overpowered main characters will keep you hooked through their pure badassery. So in this video, we'll be talking about top 20 best manhwa with overpowered main characters you must read. These stories are sure to satisfy your cravings for engaging content. So without wasting any more time, let's get started with our list. Number 20 on our list is the golden-haired summoner. Ginny worked very, very hard to get the grades her parents wanted. She studied so much that it made her very sick, and she died young. But some magical beings felt sorry for her and gave her another chance. She was born again in a place with magic and spirits, and she decided to live the way she really wanted to. Number 19 on our list is Unholy Blood. Hyeon Park wants a quiet and easy college life, but her plans change when a group of mean vampires come to her town. They hurt her foster dad. Hyeon gets very mad and decides to get back at these bad vampires. But while she's on this journey, she also has to deal with a powerful vampire inside her. Number 18 on our list is Dungeon Reset. Fate doesn't pay attention to Dawoon's funny life. He suddenly finds himself in a dungeon filled with dangerous monsters, and all he has is a skill for making things. But then, he falls into a trap and has to survive on his own against these scary creatures. But even in tough times, there's hope. With determination, he manages to survive and becomes an extraordinary bug in the dungeon, and even the system can't stop him. Number 17 on our list is SSS Class Suicide Hunter. Kim Gongja wanted to become a hunter, but he lacked powerful skills or magical abilities. All he could do was feel bitter and raise his fist to the sky in frustration. Then one day, something extraordinary happened. The heavens decided to do something about this unhappy and seemingly crazy young man. They granted him a special ability that was just right for him, the power to copy other people's abilities. There was a significant catch, though. In order to copy someone's skill, he had to die first. Fortunately, the first hunter he encountered happened to be a regressor, which was a very lucky and unexpected coincidence. Number 16 on our list is Survival Story of a Sword King in a Fantasy World. Suddenly, a person named Hanbin Ryu finds himself in a strange world filled with scary monsters. His goal is simple: understand the rules of this world, defeat the monsters, and become more powerful. However, there's a big issue. His power boosting system isn't working, and he can't become stronger. This is a problem because the monsters in this world keep getting stronger and hungrier. So he has to figure out a different way to survive. His plan is to build up his muscles and get strong enough to endure this tough world. Number 15 on our list is I obtained a mythic item. Min Jae-hyun always wished he had become a mage instead of a martial artist. He felt like people often used him as a mere protector, and it made him sad. To make matters worse, he got caught by some bad folks who hunted people in dungeons. But Min Jae-hyun hadn't been completely abandoned by fate. Destiny guided him to find the lost eye of the Allfather Odin, a super powerful item. Number 14 on our list is the return of the disaster class hero. In a world plagued by strange and deadly creatures from another realm, Earth is in chaos. 12 special individuals have harnessed the power of the constellations to combat these monsters. However, one man, Jum-Lee, who lacks celestial support, has still valiantly fought alongside them. But his fellow warriors betray him, leaving him for dead in a dark dungeon. Jum-Lee refuses to die, determined to seek revenge, no matter how long it takes. He's a hero who won't be defeated easily. Number 13 on our list is The Constellation That Returned from Hell. Yeonsung Choi had a terrible accident and ended up in a really bad place. Most people who end up there either die or go crazy, but surprisingly, he didn't. He faced incredibly difficult challenges with a strong determination and actually became like a god. He no longer had to worry about dying, so he came back to Earth. But when he got back, he saw that Earth had changed a lot. Number 12 on our list is Return of the Shattered Constellation. Lee Chang-seon, a renowned hardcore gamer, finds himself in a different world where he becomes a merciless divine executioner called Divine Twilight. His story takes a dark turn, resulting in a gruesome fate. Fortunately, death god Thanatos intervenes, offering Lee a chance to avoid eternal suffering in hell. In return, Lee must return to Earth and eliminate more powerful gods. Number 11 on our list is the Dark Magician transmigrates after 666 years. Diablo Volpire was a really scary magician. They had to get 12 gods who were jealous of his power to lock him up for a very long time. But as time went by, he managed to break free after 66,666 years. Something very unusual happened when he was born again into a kind and noble family. He didn't come back as the famous evil magician Volpire, but as someone named Jamie Welton. Even though a lot of time had passed, he still wanted to get his revenge. Number 10 on our list is the perks of being an S-class heroine. Alette Rodling used to be a regular person, working hard to earn a living. Unfortunately, a careless god took her soul too soon. To make up for it, she got a chance to be reborn with special abilities. She picked the skills she always wanted: alchemy, divine magic, and cooking. Now, she can use these abilities and she's really good at it. Number 9 on our list is Superhuman Era. South Korea is in big trouble. There are scary monsters everywhere, and it looks like no weapons can stop them. In all this mess, a brave hero with a white cap shows up to fight off the invaders. But with so many bad guys taking over the cities, can he keep saving the day all by himself? Number 8 on our list is Level Up with the Gods. Is it possible for an ordinary person to become super powerful like a god? Well, Kim Yoo-won just did something incredible by climbing the Tower of Myths. His amazing deeds spread throughout the tower and he became a legend. But his peaceful days don't last long. Very strong outer gods come and start killing people in the tower. The last survivors understand they can't win this fight, so they send Kim Yoo-won back in time. Now, he has to climb the tower again and get it ready for the big disaster that's coming. Number 7 on our list is The Beginning After the End. King Gray had achieved everything in life. He had a lot of money and was very powerful. He had worked really hard for all of it. But it didn't make him happy. Life is short, and his power had attracted many deceitful people. In the end, he was poisoned and died all alone. However, fate had something unexpected for him. He was reborn in a different world as Arthur Lewin. In this new world, people use swords and magic. He began a new adventure to reach the top once again. Number 6 on our list is Player. Seo Jin-hyo is a shy young man who wants to make some friends, but it's tough for him because he's not great at talking to people and he's not very confident. However, something unexpected happens. He suddenly finds himself inside a well-liked online comic. This is the beginning of his journey to become the first and only person to conquer the tower. Player is a must-read hidden gem. Number 5 on our list is Doombreaker. Zephyr started as a poor beggar and became the most famous hero of his era. But now, he's just a tiny bug compared to the mighty god of destruction. The group of powerful gods has watched his amazing accomplishments and decided to give him a chance to go back in time. With knowledge of the future, can he stop the arrival of the all-destructive force? If you're up for an epic noble manhwa with an OP MC, then you'll like this. Number 4 on our list is Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Kim Doksha is a very tired office worker who works really hard every day. He feels like he never has a break. The only way he can relax and escape from his busy life is by reading a not-so-great web novel called 3 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse. But things are about to change because something unexpected is happening. The world is in an apocalypse, and what's surprising is that it's happening just like the scary story in his favorite online novel. Number 3 on our list is Solo Leveling. Life is tough for hunters like Sung Jin-woo, who are at the lowest level, called E rank. They don't have much money, they're really desperate, and they don't see a bright future ahead. But sometimes, fate can surprise us in terrible ways. Jin-woo manages to survive a dangerous dungeon that others couldn't. What does he get as a reward for surviving? A strange system that helps him get stronger. Solo Leveling is the most popular OPMC manhwa to date. It's the crown jewel of the webtoon industry, with tens of millions of fans all over the world. It's packed with a gritty plot, well-crafted cliffhangers, and master-level art. The character designs and battle scenes also deserve applause. Number 2 on our list is Legend of the Northern Blade. The great times of the Northern sect are gone forever. the leaders from the Muram sect turned against the Protector of the North and completely destroyed it. The only thing left to remember it by is Jim Muin. Unfortunately, he's a skinny boy who's not allowed to learn martial arts, but deep inside him, there's a strong and passionate spirit waiting to come out. Trust me, if he ever gets the opportunity to break free, things are going to get crazy. Legend of the Northern Blade is the best OP-MC manhwa in my books. Its martial fights are so glorious that you'll find yourself on the edge of your seat as you read the chapters. Number 1 on our list is The Return of Manhwa Sect. Sword Saint Chungmyung fought the leader of the legendary demon cult until the very end. It was a glorious and fitting end for a legendary hero like him. Perhaps his only sadness was that he had to leave behind his fellow sect members without any help. But fate had different plans for this hero. He was reborn in the body of a young beggar. The situation was even worse than he imagined. The Manhwa sect he loved was already close to falling apart. Now, he had to figure out if he could bring about a new and better era for Manhwa, or if his actions would accidentally lead to its downfall. If you're looking for a hilarious manhwa with OPMC so good, you'll roll in laughter, then this is it. Yes, its entertainment value just goes over the roof. Thanks for watching. We hope you discovered some manhwa to add to your reading list. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful and hit that subscribe button with the notification bell so you never miss our future manhwa recommendations. We'd love to hear your thoughts and any other underrated manhwa you'd like to share. Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Stay tuned for more fantastic manhwa content. That's all for today's video.